Ja, liebe Freunde, wieder ein bisschen Zeit für Realität, weil Tatsache ist, wenn man zu viel TikTok guckt und zu viele Sachen sieht, die nicht wahr sind, dann vergisst man manchmal, was real ist. Ja, an dieser Stelle möchte ich euch kurz über einen kleinen Beitrag aufklären, den ich gemacht habe, den man jetzt hier zum Beispiel gar nicht sehen kann. Warum auch immer. Das ist merkwürdig, dass mein Monitor das nicht zulässt, aber hier, so kann man es sehen. Okay, also, ja. Die Plattform meines Vertrauens, Extrapixel, ist es nicht, sondern die Pixelwarte. Ja, ich zeige euch nochmal schnell die Pixelwarte. Und es geht um dieses Interview hier, nämlich 360-Grad-Interview Killer Clowns from Outer Space mit Louis Daniel Zambrano und Chuck Brongard. Ja, was ist passiert? Ja, ich hatte euch ja schon erzählt, dass eine vermeintliche Redaktion aus Amerika diesen Beitrag einfach benutzt hat, um nicht nur in 360 Grad in unserem Video rumzuscrollen, ja, und sich den dicken Mann anzuschauen, der hier sitzt und das Ganze anmoderiert, ja, das bin ich, ja, sondern die haben sich natürlich auch gedacht, warum zeigen wir nicht einfach mal Spiele-Content, ja, der sich hier auf einem dieser Geräte zuträgt, ja, nämlich auf einem dieser Geräte hier, ja, da. Ne? Und da wechsle ich jetzt die Perspektive und während ich das Interview weiterführe, passiert etwas Unglaubliches, ja. Es ist wie Zauberei. Man könnte fast denken, es ist die wahre Magie des Internets, ja. The power of the Internet, wie Boogie 2007 öfters sagt, ja. Das hier ist das ist der Grund, warum manche Leute durchdrehen, ja. Das ist so. Und zwar handelt es sich tatsächlich um Spiele, ja, Spieleinhalt, der in der 360-Grad-Kamera gecaptured wurde und wir sind die einzige Redaktion, ja, wahrscheinlich weltweit, kann man sagen, nicht die einzige Redaktion, die diese Möglichkeit hat, ja, nämlich tatsächlich ins Bild reinzuzoomen, rauszuzoomen und ja, etwas zu zeigen, was Spaß macht, nämlich diesen wunderbaren Entwickler mit der Clownsnase auf dem Hut, nicht den dicken Mann ohne Haare und natürlich hier das ganze ja, Killer Clowns Studio, das sich auf der Gamescom befand, ja. Also wir waren eingeladen, wir hatten einen Termin, nicht? So, und jetzt gibt es einige, die können nicht abwarten, bis Weihnachten ist, so ungefähr, nicht? Und müssen jetzt diesen ganzen Spielepart einfach nochmal grabben, also rausgrabben aus diesem Monitor und woanders veröffentlichen, nicht? Und da habe ich natürlich gesagt, in dem Moment, Leute, das tut mir leid, aber da muss ich mich mal kurz zurücklehnen, ja, das kann nicht wahr sein, nicht? Ihr könnt nicht einfach mein Content klauen und dann auch noch meine Hand und mein Logo hier im Bild haben von der Pixelwarte, nicht? Da muss was passieren. Ja, dann habe ich die Urheberrechts gebannt, ne? Ja, und dann waren die auf der anderen Seite des großen Wassers, waren sie natürlich ein bisschen irritiert, nicht? Bei der Redaktion, nicht? Und das ist, was ich als Antwort bekam und das möchte ich euch jetzt mal vorspielen, weil das fand ich irgendwie ganz nett, ne? Ja, so ist das manchmal im Leben. Nicht alles läuft nur schlecht, sondern man kann sich mit Menschen auch über Konflikte kennenlernen und einigen.
Beautiful.
You can talk. I feel like you thought I was going to wait for a transition.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, let's go.
Yeah, I'm just going to blast in it. So let's give some
Weird.
let's give some backstory here. Okay, so we did a Killer Clowns. Well, we've done multiple videos, right?
Right.
So we did a big gameplay video where we found a video where it looked like people had recorded at like a conference, a games con or whatever.
Definitely looked like they recorded there.
Yes. And so what we did is we took the images of the screens of the gameplay, enhanced them, and broke it down.
So when he says, so what we did is we found a video on YouTube where someone, had recorded at the event, and you could see gameplay of Killer Clowns. That's the only gameplay we've seen. So yeah, what we did, like he said, we took that video, enhanced it, and zoomed in on the gameplay just so we can do some commentary on that gameplay.
Right. So having said that, the channel I took it from didn't look like a professional channel, didn't look like anything major. I just thought it was a guy that found I honestly was thinking it was from the developers. They uploaded it or something. Wrong. Wrong. So we ended up getting a copyright strike after a while, which I was shocked. And I was like, okay, what is this? Well, long story short, there's a channel called Pixel Werte. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. They're German. It's Pixel Warte. I'll have the link in the description, actually, right there. Bing. I'll put something up there. I'll put a little note in to make it. I'll give you the card to go to their channel. Anyways, they go to conferences and things like this, and they record with this crazy 360 camera. So the video I took it from didn't have this whole 360 thing. I didn't even know it was a thing.
So what had happened is someone took their video and then we grabbed that video and then enhanced and did our thing to that.
Yeah. So Pixel Werte has the original 360 video, and it has been taken down the line.
Now, let me just say, what we did was fair use. I'm not getting the whole fair use thing, but we were adding commentary. It's not like we're just copying and pasting a video as ours. We just wanted to do commentary on the gameplay and break it down.
Right.
Okay, so just saying that.
Yeah, we tried. We weren't trying to steal their entire video, but again, we didn't even see the entire video. So anyway, it doesn't matter. But we ended up going back and forth with these guys. At first, it was a little weird, but anyways, we ended up talking it out like, hey, we weren't trying to do this, and we went back and forth. They're cool. We're cool with them. It's all good.
Good.
And actually, the reason it's their video is awesome. Like their gameplay video is actually great, and I advise all of you to actually go check it out because I went back through it because I've never even seen their 360, and I didn't even know you can move the camera around and look around the room while they're doing this.
Guys, on the screen, you can grab and move it around, which, hey, by the way, it's not like we're being forced to say this. We're legit. I didn't know this technology existed on YouTube.
No, I didn't either. That was the funny. I'm like looking, I'm like messing with it. I'm like, what am I doing? I can move the screen. Like it seemed like it blew my mind.
Yeah,
totally blew my mind.
Well, and another thing, unfortunately, the video we got was not nearly as nice as the one they did. The quality is way better. So if you legit want to see a better version of Killer Clowns, it is there.
Yeah. So let me give a quick background. We'll talk a little bit more about the video. Pixel Werte. So they just this is their like description. So they offer articles, background information on video games and their surrounding culture. Also take a little look outside the box. So they offer complete collections of complimentary additional video content created for various articles. So they have a bunch of videos of games on there, like at these conferences and stuff that you can see like early access. So really cool. Honestly, very cool YouTube page. So they recorded all this gameplay and there's like interviews during it.
Yeah, which we did not even see.
No, didn't see any of it. So I took some notes from it and I just want to go over a couple things. And again, go check out the whole video because I didn't like take notes on everything, but there was a couple of things I missed in the gameplay because our version wasn't as good as this one.
No.
So a couple things, the 3 clowns, 7 humans. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know why I didn't think 7 seemed like a lot.
This dude, I mean, we put it in, I think, every video and he doesn't know.
Yeah. Another thing I noticed in the gameplay, I saw an emo will.
Okay, I did see this in our version, but the quality was so bad that I didn't even talk about it because it was hard to tell what it was.
Yeah, in their version, you can see it. And now you can actually, I saw a thumbs up, a thumbs down. There's like a pointing one, and it looks like maybe like a location marker in it too.
Okay.
So there's a lot in there. Again, we already talked about it, but they actually have the gameplay from like start to finish. Whatever video we were watching wasn't that way. It was like clipped up. So
can we take your video again with credit?
Yeah, just watch their video. It's
I'm teasing.
Oops. So they even go into, so they're talking to one of the guys at Ilphonic as well, one of the developers, and he's talking about the way the game changed from because they went from a different, I forget, Good Shepherd, I believe, was the development studio, and they switched that over to Ilphonic.
Yeah, I do know that they switched at some point. I didn't know why or anything about it.
Yeah, so they talk a little bit about the transition that went through there.
Okay,
which I just thought it was interesting. And then the coolest thing I heard from Ilphonic, I think everyone that's a TCM fan will agree. They made it a point, and we've already talked about it with the bots, but their whole thing is the lobbies. Like they're like nobody, and this was a short interview, but they're like, nobody wants to sit and wait in these games. They want to get on and jump in. And that's why they were so big on the bots. Like they'll just have bots in and then they'll backfill those with players. And then you have no lobby issues.
Yeah, and before we were negative on the bots, and we have since changed our tune because I love TCM, but I hate waiting in lobbies.
Yeah, and
facts.
That is a fact. So they worked, Ilphonic worked on F13.
Yeah.
Okay, so they worked on that as well. And the funny thing that he said in the interview is that I think at that time he said they had like 8 to 10 developers. for F13. Now they're like closer to, I guess, 100.
Oh, bro, they got 100 devs.
Maybe it's like everyone involved, but he said a number similar. They have a lot more now.
Well, that's promising, dude. That makes me excited for this game.
Yeah, and again, he talked about servers and stuff like that too. But anyways, I wasn't really wanting to do a section like if we didn't have more to talk about with Killer Clowns. But honestly, even though it sucked that we had to go through this back and forth with copyright stuff, it's funny because after watching their video, I was like, oh my gosh, there's like so much more info on this.
Dude, it's crazy. And it just sucks. We grabbed the wrong one.
Yes. And just a note out there, guys, if you're going to use someone's content, just send an email. You save yourself the trouble that we go through at times.
Yeah, that was, yeah, for sure.
That was a mistake on our part. So anyways, we want to just go over that. Yeah. So thanks, Pixel Werte. We're all cool now. And